You know the beautiful thing about spiritual things? God is not a respecter of persons. He sent his word to Jacob, enlightened upon Israel. That means if it happens to one, it can happen to all. If they are willing to pay the price. You were not born to be a mediocre. You were not born to be a failure. You were not born to be at the back. Nobody said your seat is in the crowd. But whether you will move from the crowd to the front is your choice. You will pursue truth. You will engage truth. And you will become that which you have read. Here the advice Isaac gave Esau. Genesis 27 verse 40. He said, when you become restless, you will break the yoke off your shoulders. You want to see a power surge? You must enter the breaker realm of prayer. It's not a prayer. See the way Elijah prayed. He said the effectual, fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. He maketh tremendous power available. If you want to see tremendous power, the prayer must be effectual, fervent. You know what fervent is? Heart touching. These are the kind of prayers you pray that you feel pains on your chest because you are lowering. If God does not show up, then you are at the end of your journey. Some of us pray as if we have seen the answer. Some of us pray as if we have entered our harvest. You are still planting and you are comparing yourself with somebody in his harvest. When you become restless, I checked my lineage. In my family, I was the first to speak in tongues. Can I afford to pocket my hands and pray? I checked my lineage. Almost everything I'm doing now, I'm the first. So if you can't break, you can't go forward, sir. He said, rise thee up. Take up thy journey. Go beyond the river Arnon. Behold, I have given unto you Sihon, the king of the Amorites, king of Heshbon. He said, begin to contend with him in battle. Deuteronomy 2:24. If you don't contend, you can't possess. Power breaks upon those who have heartfelt prayer. We are too casual. You are 35, you are not yet married. You are 40, you don't have a job. You don't know where your destiny is. And they say pray. You lie down on your bed. When you want to sleep, you say, God have mercy, and you sleep. The mercy will preserve you. You will be alive, you will not die. But I tell you, if you don't become restless. There was a time in my life, sir. Every month, I fasted for 21 days. I rest for 9 days. I start again. I did that on the 6th month, sir. I laid down praying. The wall of my room opened. A being came out naked. A woman with the head of a man. With a red apron on the neck. I tried to rise up. I was paralyzed. That was when I knew the principality that controlled Benue. That was when I knew why 80% of people in Benue are civil servants. Go to Benue. If you are productive, then you are a farmer. More than 60%, they are either in the police or in the army or they are lecturers or they are bankers. And you know what a civil servant is? A civilized servant. That means they dictate to you what you earn. They dictate to you how high you can go. If they don't call you a director, you can't be a director. Is that the life that can command a generation? Now remain there if that's where God says you should be. But if God is not telling you to be there, raise capital or build yourself and find your destiny. That's why after 35 years, the biggest achievement is one bungalow. When there are generations to take, when I saw that things, I knew why men were backward.